Hello YouTube, my name is Mel from Mel's Paper Makes. I'm a 24-year-old cash stuffer and budgeter here on YouTube. I am an engineer and I wanted to show you what I actually ended up spending for the month of September. So I did a budget with me at the beginning of the month, and I'm really liking the style of having everything on the computer because I can have the math just auto-populate. And if you are interested in using something like this, I believe hopefully it's working, but there is a version of this that you can try out on my Google Drive folder thing that is free if you want to check it out. Obviously the categories are not listed in here, but if you want to try it, go ahead and check it out. But we can go ahead and actually just like start off with where I left off when it came to budgeting. So I'm going to look at this summary table right here. I had my income as $4,825. $4,725 of that is from my full-time job. I am an engineer. I'm 2 years into my career, and I am a process engineer. I make around $83,000 a year, and I have 7% of that going into my retirement, and then my company matches that as well. I also have a car loan and student debts, and my goal this year is to pay off a good chunk of that car loan, which I am making really good progress, and I can't wait to show y'all my actual progress when I do my Q3 check-in. And I have $100 from my high yield savings account. But I'm getting a little bit excited. I forgot to say that if you are a cash stuffing channel or a budgeting channel as well, please leave me a comment down below so that I can check out your channel and hopefully others can check out your channel as well. Okay, so 4,825 is the amount that I am making with September. For my digital bills, $3,005 is going there. But I will say that is 62% of my income, yes, but I am putting extra money towards my car loan and I'm putting money towards my bills buffer. So that is why it's a little bit more inflated. I believe without the extra payment and money going to the bills buffer, I think it's only like 54%, but I'm not 100% sure. Then my daily cash, this is just spending that I do that I can have throughout the week. That is 480. My long-term savings is 320. Monthly expenses is 60. Additional retirement is to just for me to really build a habit. That's 120. And then short-term savings is 840. And short-term is where I have my car saving. All right. So if you like pie charts, this is what it looks like, or a donut chart. And then I also have my sinking funds table, but I will get to that in a little bit. Okay, but now we can actually fill in the numbers. My income was exactly what I thought it would be, so that is really nice. So for my rent, that was in fact $1,720. Oh, you know what? This is actually really cool to see. I'll slowly fill in numbers and you can see the little donut like start to appear. So digital bills, $1,720. Electric, I only needed to pay like $40 and something cents. So 41 there. Internet was in fact 40. Phone was 60. My car note, I did put all $540. 425 for my student loans, and then I put 160 to my bills buffer. But as you can see, these two numbers are a little bit different from each other. But you know what? I kind of don't like being so zoomed out and seeing that pie chart. That's just going to be something that I can see. But there is a little bit of a difference here, and I want to make sure that I keep this number the same. So if I was under in electric, I'm going to put any of the remaining money from electric into a bills buffer. So what I will do is I will take the difference of these two numbers and I will do 160 plus 19. That means I'm at 179. Oops, wrong thing. 179. And now these numbers match up. I hope that made sense. Basically, I just took the remaining money and put it into here. Now, for my daily cash, this is just my everyday spending throughout the week. So the groceries, gas, eating out, and spending. So for week 1, groceries, it was 36. Week 2 is 27. Week 3 is 29. And week 4 is $34. So 126 in groceries. For gas, it was $12, then 15, then 28, and then 14. I am kind of all over the board when it comes to gas. So I think I'm still going to keep it $25 because gas prices did go down in September by a good chunk. Next is eating out. It's about $30 every week, and first week is 30, then nothing on the second week. Third week was 37, and sometimes I do roll things over, but whatever I roll is usually from the previous week. So 37 in week 3, and then week 4 was 29, and then this one, spending. First week I spent everything, the second week I spent only 19, and then the next week was 25, and then the last week was 24. So 93 in spending. Out of 480, I spent $384. So that is pretty good there. Next is my long-term savings. I put no extra money towards my emergency fund because I am fully funded for 3 months, and that a little more than 3 months, and that is at $10,000. Medical did get 120. My future pet got $10 a week, so that's 40. Travel got 100, and tech got it 60. And then extra week actually ended up getting $50 this month, so that's a pretty good chunk, so I'm pretty proud of that. Next is monthly expenses. This got $40, and there's a lot in there right now, so I think next month I'm going to drop it down to only $5 a week. Next is memberships, that got a 20. So all my numbers match there. As you can see, my numbers do not match in the leftover, but that's okay. Roth got $20 every single week, which adds up to 80. And then brokerage got $10 every week, so that is 40. Here's a little sneak peek of the pie chart. It's almost complete. Okay, next, my car. I believe it got 222. The reason I put 222 is I think I had extra money in gas, and I believe I put $2 in here. I did have to do a pretty big expense for my car. She is 10 years old. She is a Corolla. Her name is Claudia, and she had to get her internal door handle on the driver's side fixed. So there is a linkage that was just not engaging the ball joint, and it would not open from the inside. So I had to roll down my window and open it from the outside, roll it back off, and then turn off the car. But thankfully, I was able to fix that. Initially, it was going to be $400, almost $500, but thankfully, only the handle needed to be fixed or switched out, and that was only $240, and then I got an oil change. So a lot went into Claudia in September, but that is okay because I know that she will pull through for a long time. For my friend's wedding, S and N, they got 120, and then travel got 0, moving got 0, and $1 challenge did get some money. It did get 19. And the reason why I put that down is because it has to be like this $19 did go somewhere. So maybe I should just have it as challenges, but I'm not sure. And then sinking funds was budgeted $500, but because I didn't spend as much in daily cash, as you can see, almost $100 difference, I put some of that money back into sinking funds, and in total that was $525. So I am left with $0 overall. So in my summary, as you can see, things pretty much stayed the same except for these and this. and you can see my percentages do total up to 100. This is my, let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, a little bit more. Okay, you can see my budgeted versus my actual pie chart. So they're very close to each other, but you can't really see what the comparison is just because they're separate from each other. So I added another graph here so you can see blue. I didn't have a legend in here. Where is, sorry y'all, I need a legend, top right, and it doesn't say anything. You know what? I will fix that for next month. But the blue is my budgeted, my red is my actual, and I did not include my bills just because it incredibly skewed everything. So this is what everything looked like. So love this. We are now moving on to my sinking funds. This is something that I filled in at the beginning of the month. And now let's go over where I ended for the end of the month so we can see the difference, if there even was a difference. Okay, so I am filming this at the very, very end of September. I'm going to be filming the first cash stuffing of October soon, so this really is the end of September when it comes to my sinking fund amounts. So going through everything, we have 110 an apartment. The BF fund is $31. Someone did have a question, why would I have a BF fund if I'm only dating and I already have a dates category? This BF fund is just for any small gifts that I would like to treat my partner to. So that is that. I'm not gonna have a ton of money in here, I believe so, just because this is just something that money that I want to use to treat them. Next is bulk food. I did do a lot of purchases this month, so $65 there, so a difference of 30. But I did put money into this envelope. Christmas ended with 560. Clothes ended with 130. Dates ended with 125. Family ended with 95. Gifts ended with 85. Hobbies went to 65. Household went to 88. My Etsy shop got to 70. Race tickets, or my motorsports envelope, actually ended at 60. And then spending ended at 250 and toiletries 251. So now my sinking funds binder has $1,785, and that's a difference of $400. So we put in 525, and I did spend a good chunk of it. Not a good chunk, but a decent chunk of that. So this is what my closeout of September looks like. If you have any suggestions on how you would like to see this play out in future videos, please definitely let me know. I am forever learning when it comes to YouTube. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!